yards. You can hear him?
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer, alpha.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be intended.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. And the pistol, Jackson ready. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
DC, ready? Report! Alrighty! Finish it up! Middle! Alrighty! Finish up!
Jackson out of the pistol. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Henry. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Jackson, this a design run. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Pistol formation with Jackson. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
The ball comes out. And the Eagles recover the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They'll run it here with Saquon. And this will be good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made up near the 23.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Damn, boy.
2nd and 10.
Delta set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A 34-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 32-yard
Jackson
line.
now on 2nd down. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now,
And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
it's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
No, we changed it. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Jake Elliott on
The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hurry. Sit up. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Baltimore.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
20 more yards.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
13. Stop.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. He's to the 40.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Eagles 24, Ravens 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for
Now,
Baltimore.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on second down is Hurts. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a design run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Get it. 70.
Now this looks like a design run. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Great, set.
Hurts to throw. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of.
What you gonna do? You gonna quit, my guy? The fuck?
I did quit.
control with a soul like Bowie.